What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my curb and let's get nasty. Say, what's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my curb and let's get nasty.
Hello
Hello.
and welcome.
Listen, okay, I'm bloated.
And my coworker she made me a motherfucking seafood stuffed baked potato. When I tell you that bitch was lit,
What all seafood she used?
she put it was more than that. She put like some goddamn shrimps. She put some steak in there, some goddamn lamb,
Mm.
some cheese, some broccoli. Um, then she put I guess it wasn't seafood. It was a bunch of meat in that bitch. Okay.
Okay.
Motherfucking cornbread tastes like pound cake. I'm over here like, all right, yep, taking a nap.
Oh, she gave you a good meal.
Okay. But delicious. I'm talking about a hefty little piece. I said, girl, yeah. It's talking about she got a food truck. Well, girl, where's parked at?
Okay, and that's what you make it?
Okay, because I need to come get some of that.
My
And eggs
God.
at. Okay.
Hello? Like, that would eat. But yes, we'll let the people come on in. Welcome, everybody. We are doing a cute little live special episode where we are going to go back in time and discuss the in and outs of the original first show that went on the Stylish TV network, which was named
Here.
Stylish. Okay.
Come on.
The CATL was the completed one, but Stylish was the original first show. And we
Yes,
just get into the
stylish.
things. Yes, like, and Carl was there during that whole setup.
Yep.
He also helped me produce it. He was
Mm-hmm.
involved, and he can give his takes on some of the stuff as well, because it was just so much that had happened that I think we just lost the luster of such a good show.
It was. And I mean, I think it was kind of hard for you, like, I mean, because I think you was really trying to do a lot of that shit by yourself. And
Mhm.
baby, as we see, it's not easy, okay?
It is not easy at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're gonna get into those things though. But before we get into that, like, let's talk about the CNATL call.
Yes, let's get into it.
Listen, so people know obviously we completed our first season, our first reunion, all the things are the things. But also, like, we're now gearing up for season 2.
Yes.
Now, what is season 2 giving? What do you think?
Season 2 is gonna give a very much reboot to season 1. So season 1 was us like kind of getting our feet wet, kind of know what's going on, what works, what doesn't work, and now we kind of like getting to the point where we kind of got like a formula going here. We got a cast that hell, the cast don't even know who the cast is yet, but we
Yes.
got some people that we're working the ins and out behind the scenes still. So we have a lot of things in store. I think y'all gonna see a lot of upgrading this season.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm very excited for season 2. Get ready because the CNATL is going to be way bigger this season than it was the first time. And yes, you will see many new faces.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, I'm so excited.
yeah,
Like, I feel like we got something going this time, honey. I feel like we did the first go around, but life be trying to take us out, child.
right,
But we made it through when we did our first season. But this go around, I think we're in a bigger and better like space to really make shit shake the way we want it to, because we done
right.
got our feet wet. This goes back to what we were saying from the beginning. Like, if you creating something, just put it out. You know what I mean?
Literally. If we'd have
Because
waited till it was perfect, we wouldn't even had a first season,
we wouldn't
or
even
as many
have
people
it.
interested this go
Yeah.
round. That was the one of the things we had way more people interested because originally we supposed to did a casting call, which we still might have some more interviews coming just in case. Who knows? We don't know yet. But as of right now, we had a lot of people that was interested before we even said, "Hey, we're doing a season 2." These hoes didn't know we was doing a season 2.
Right.
So yeah, just put
Yeah.
that shit out. If you're thinking about doing something, just put it out, child. You just never know.
Yeah, you never really know. Like, get your feet wet, and
Jax,
then
go sit your ass down. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
come on, Jax. Jack said he wants to have a conversation.
It's always him. Like, why you up?
I live, but yes, like we're working on season 2. I think it's going to be so good. Y'all, there is going to be some familiar faces, okay?
Yes.
But the familiar face is going to come from all spectrums. That's all I'm gonna say.
Faster you think it's gonna be. Those people that you gonna be like, I know him, but not from a show.
Okay, that's literally how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
It
We
was
have
like,
tapped
wait
into
a
some
minute.
new web. Well, I ain't gonna say we to some new internet talent. Okay.
Yes, we are introducing some new internet talent, honey.
I'm glad you said the crossover tease. Now, just to expound on that a little bit, when we did season one, that was kind of like the gold, well, the crossover type D. So, like all the different shows that y'all have seen that you know didn't finish or were incomplete, we were get some of the star players from those different shows and bring them all in one space. That was the goal.
Yeah.
But for some odd reason, when people the reason why those shows aren't here, a lot of those people's producers left bad taste in their mouth, and they just not really feeling the reality TV thing anymore. So that's why we kind of like had to regroup season one so many times because it's like, okay, these people are out, this person's in, oh, this person's halfway in, oh, they doing this, but they're not filming that. It was a whole lot of. So yeah, I really wanted a crossover type deal, but hey, who says? I'm not saying it might not happen in the future, or it might not happen this season. Who knows? But of right now, that was the goal for season one, and it just didn't work out the way I wanted to. I thought that would have been it would have been T though, if we got the people that we wanted to add to what we already had. Oh, it would have been T. But yeah, you can't. I ain't gonna beg nobody to do nothing. If you say no, hey, whatever, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what happened with that. Good, but good point, girl.
Yes, no, for real. It's like the objective was that, and I feel like we're getting back to that this season. Like, and we probably like can still find more people over time to kind of like keep that going. But like
Right.
you said, I think a lot of people who were, a little scarred or, a little like apprehensive about it based off of their past experiences, or hell, even viewers who have watched these shows. Like, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of like hesitant to really get into the mix of these things.
Hmm.
But, we're just a different vibe, honey. Like, this is a
That's
whole
it.
different kind of production crew.
Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be different. I'm talking about we got team now. Like it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be real cute.
So
It's
get
gonna be
ready.
real. Yes, I'm really excited. And
Hmm.
just so y'all know, everybody who was on season one is coming back. So that's me,
Yes.
DJ, Scotty, Bando, and Delon. All five of
Hmm.
us are back. Now, Carl, because some people is gonna be like, where's Carl? Carl will be popping in and out, but we gotta be
Yes.
honest about it, you guys. Carl can't give y'all full good stories on two separate
It
shows.
sure came, baby. It was a timing. It was time trying to do both. So I'm gonna give
Yes.
you everything of me over there on chasing, and if I because I'm fired right now, so we'll see if I come back season 8. But as of
Okay.
right now, we gonna make sure the scene is doing what it needs to do. Okay. Okay.
Exactly. So he's stepping back, and of course, he's obviously the executive producer, but he's
Hmm.
stepping back into the full production space to make sure everything that we're doing is going according to plan, which then
Yes.
also allows me to be a full-on cast member, baby.
Hello.
And I'm gonna have a ball. I'm so sorry,
Yes.
y'all. I'm having a ball this season.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have me a good time. I'm gonna enjoy the new people. Everybody said I was messy. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I'm gonna mind my business, literally.
We gonna see how long that lasts.
Well,
Okay.
we definitely will see that.
We shall see.
I'm gonna try. That's what. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
that's a little bit more absolute. I'm gonna try to mind my business this season. Okay,
Yes.
I think that's a good enough promise I can give to the people. But like, yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Tell me some JT mess with the stress. I'm screaming.
Okay. Yes, that is absolutely her.
Okay, you know what? It is what it is. Somebody got to do it.
Okay.
Listen, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good. So, just for some clarification, people, we'll give you a sneak peek. We're bringing in what, 6 new people?
6 new people.
6 new people.
Hmm.
Long as you don't mind me and Bando business season, we are fine. Scotty, I'll block you, bitch.
Oh, Scott Hitchens. Look, he want to start season 2 today.
He does. He does. Markel, hell no.
Not to produce. Markel, I have this, sweetheart.
Okay, we got this,
Let me
bitch.
show y'all what I can do. Okay.
Okay, we gonna show y'all how to go down the
I'll
slide.
show y'all how to go down a slide, bitch. Okay. Yes, 6 new people, which is why I will be taking it back and not being on cast this season, cause we need to do this. But we have more. We actually have some extra producers helping out. It's a lot going on. We have a
Yes.
team this time, so yes, it's the 6th person. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah,
I'm screaming, but yes, we got more people. So yes, it's going to be a lot more interesting, a lot more story to
yeah,
follow,
more episodes.
more episodes. Tussle. I just wanted people to tussle. Of
Markel, what
course
you
you
think
do,
I want to
Marquez.
do?
Of course you
Hello.
do. You should be tired of people tussling, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm screaming.
You know I love me a good tussle.
Yeah, we all love a good
And that's the
tussle.
only thing about season 1. I didn't like it. Wasn't enough tussling. Oh, but baby, season 2, you and I both will get what we need. Okay.
Yes. Yes, Janae, I'm glad you are. It's going to be really
Yes.
good. I think it's going to be really good. Everything going to be elevated. It's going to be a good old time, honey. So I'm excited to see the in and outs of these new people, how all of us are going to intertwine. Because again, this is a friend group. This is the inner circle.
Yeah.
Tussle with Dallas be tussling. Yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm.
We know, bitch.
We
Because
are
you
well
be out there
aware.
tussling with them.
Okay.
We know where you came from, host, throwing chairs and
You
shit.
know who you need to cast for your next season is your husband.
Okay.
That is TV gold.
Okay. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and put
Mhm.
Robert on that show.
Definitely do put Robert on there, show. That'll get you some ratings, bitch.
I'm telling you, because he loves to be a contrarian.
Mm.
So go ahead and put him on that show, baby.
Yeah. Robert is definitely good TV.
Mhm. I live. But yes, the CNATL season 2 will be starting production soon. We've
Yes.
completed casting. We're about to send out our contracts and let everybody know everything is good to go and begin filming in June. And now I log off. Okay.
No, I'll come back.
Well, come back. We ain't gonna jump you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So of
Shout
course,
out to
now with
Mark.
Robert around.
Okay. Yes. Shout out to Markel and Robert, the Haters
Yeah.
the podcast.
Oh, that is such a good podcast. Y'all really be talking about some deep shit on there that I'll be like, these are good topics.
And y'all are very open. I like that.
Mhm.
They're very open.
Absolutely.
So yes, shout out to their podcast. But yes, I got a show for my husband we working on.
Oh,
Okay.
period. Okay.
I love that.
Yes.
He should be you should give him a Married to Medicine style show.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute. Oh, that'd be cute.
Mm-hmm. Give him Married to Medicine because he's definitely a heavenly.
Medical gay. Yes.
Yes,
We
medical
love medical
gay.
gay. We
Yes,
love a medical
medical
gay.
gay.
Mm.
Oh, gay ER.
Yeah, gay Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, queer and capitalize the ER, bitch. Okay.
Oh, yes. Bitch, we are amazing.
We are such producers, bitch.
We are such producers. I live for that. That was real cute.
Yeah.
Queer ER. That's
Come
tea.
on. Yes.
That's tea. Let me tell what Markel at. Markel, we would like our kickback. Thank you.
Yes. If y'all steal it, bitch, I'm suing.
Okay.
Like that was our show.
Scotty Tussle, you want to tussle. Come on up here and tussle, bitch.
Okay. You guys should have a link, bitch.
Okay. Come on up here and tussle since you want to tussle, whore.
Okay.
Yes, because we're gonna get into a stylish in a minute, you guys.
Stylish that was right, but was a little before your time, bitch.
Yes, stylish was before a lot of these people's time. So I want to bring it to the forefront for the folks.
Yes, stylish was a time though.
Thomas is stolen already. I'm screaming.
Period. Call our lawyers.
Okay. Well, we got this live, so we good.
Okay.
Some girl. I was
Like
talking
roll
about.
the clip.
I know, okay. I know you like to be the center of attention, but it's not your turn, hon.
Ooh,
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 Scarlett want to get blocked.
she feisty, but she a little feisty,
Ah!
yeah. Yeah.
Well, you bet not
Now
try me.
bite me. I'm not Mike Tyson. You better not bite me. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to hell, Scotland. Scotland want to tussle so bad. But yes, okay. Let's get into stylish, right?
Okay.
All right. So yes, before the CNN here, we had stylish. Now, this concept of stylish was something that I actually got from what's Scotty say? That's the BS she want me to do next season, and I'm not. Oh, we're gonna
Shit,
be
he doing it
fighting.
now. It's easy to get Scotty.
It's
Talk
easy to
about her.
get him.
Say anything about her, that man, child.
Okay.
And it's
Don't talk about her man, her
oh, her
family,
man,
her businesses.
my man, my man, my man.
Cause bitch, she is
She gonna be on
worldwide.
those things in season 2. Like, you need to bag up. You need to
Okay.
bag up.
Okay. I
You
think
getting
that
too
but this bitch.
close. Okay.
Okay. But no, the concept of stylish came from if you're a Bravo fan and you watch a lot of the Bravo shows, it's a show called Vanderpump Rules,
Mm.
which is Lisa Vanderpump, who was originally on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She got her spin-off show, I think, after season 2, when one of her people was sleeping with one of her castmates' husbands. And Lisa Vanderpump's the show is revolving around her restaurant and like the overall staff at the restaurant or whatever. So that's how the show got spinned off. So I was intrigued because there was a point where Lisa Vanderpump's show was kind of known as the perfect reality show because you had got some of any and everything. And I kind of like that concept because you don't really get to see a lot of those concepts. And so I was like, let me try this out because obviously everybody knew at the time. If you didn't know, I'm going to let you know. I used to be a part of this agency known as FY Models, which used to be ran by my former best friend. And with that came like I moved down to Atlanta a few years back to basically help him build the overall business together and things like that. At the time when I moved here, I had no idea what the fuck I wanted to do. We actually created
And
a
she didn't
show,
know anybody.
and I ain't know no fucking body. So I was
That's when
just
I
like,
first met her. I met her
yes,
through him.
yes. Me and Carl met through my best friend, former best friend. At the time, I was like, I was very much cookie cutter, wet behind the ears. I didn't really gauge anything of what's going on. I just knew I was here to support my friends. So we're building a business, and in the process of doing so, I had drew the idea like we need to be more visible, right? Like we had to find something else to really get these models out there because at the time, again, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but over time I realized I really enjoy creative directing. I really enjoy making people feel good, making their concepts and ideas come to life. It was fun. So I was the main creative director for the entire agency or whatever. So, everything was cool, fine and dandy. But I was just like, we need to be more visible. So that's where stylish came into play, where I was like, you know what? Let's create a show, a reality series that follows this particular fine knit group of people who are actually friends, but also this overall agency. We're in this Black owned agency and we're trying to build something. So let's see how that looks, if we follow the journey of that. And it was going to be interesting because our dynamics were very legitimate. We're all friends. We're all cool. Like everything was very much on it. Like it was tea. Like I'm not going to lie to you. We always had some shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time it was just like putting this on camera would be perfect because it can showcase a new layer of Black people, like Black entrepreneurs and Black creatives who are trying to make shit happen. And we are obviously in conflict because we're friends. We're going to get into it and whatever. But we are about conflict resolution. And I think that's the biggest part of it, where we're like, okay, this is going on, but there is room for us to just focus on what we're trying to do right now, which is building our businesses and brands, and we're going to get to where we need to get to. That kind of thing. So again, we started Stylish and everything was pretty crazy. It took us some time to really put the entire show together, but we've managed to do it, like with the help of Carl, with the help of Reggie,
Hmm.
Sean, and everybody within our cast. Like we had a great concept and a great situation that I think really had a lot of potential. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. Now the
Especially
difference,
working with a group of people where everybody wasn't gay, everybody wasn't straight. It was a nice mixture of straight
yes,
men, gay men, straight women. It was just a nice, trans. It was a nice mixture of people. So it was just like, which surprised me how professional everybody was and how dedicated everybody was to the project. So shouts out to
yeah,
that because there
no,
was an
yeah,
easy group of people to work with.
yeah, it really, really was. And I will say too, and I'm glad you said that part, is like people don't get to see those type of dynamics enough.
Right.
And those dynamics were genuine, they were honest, they were fun.
Hmm.
Like, and I think that was what another part of it all that was very like enjoyable was the fact that people get to,
And it was different. Like you don't see
yeah,
that. Like you always see, it's always like a cut line. Like we have Chasing Atlanta over here, and then we got Love and Hip Hop over there, and the lesbians, whatever the hell they doing over there in the forest, I don't know. So it's just like everybody's in different areas and different corners of the internet. What I loved about Stylish was that it was like everybody was in one spot, so you can kind of see the dynamics of people that you usually wouldn't see as being friends, like a straight man and a trans woman, or a gay guy and a straight woman, or whatever the case may be. You'll see all the dynamics, and I think that's what I enjoyed about it as well, because you don't see
yeah,
that often, especially
yeah,
on the show.
exactly. You don't see stuff like that often. It was very good. And I think the other part too, which a lot of people don't realize, but I'm one of those type of people where I don't really like to hyper focus on the the things that everybody else focus on. So example would be like, oh, somebody see me in this show and they're like, oh, this is a trans girl amongst all these other quote unquote real women. Then it's like, what? But whereas when you watch the show, you don't really think about that. Like you're
Mm-mm.
watching these people who are friends and working together, interact, figuring shit out, and
Right.
things get uncomfortable, but that's not a topic of discussion. You get what I'm saying?
True
It's not
that. True
something
that.
that people are focused on.
Yeah. It was a
That was
great
what I
dynamic.
enjoyed. Yeah. Hold, let me put this up because I wanted to put a picture up. So, yes, this was the stylish crew for season one. From left to right, we got Sean, my favorite person. He's my brother, one of my favorite people. He's a Chicago native and he's a rapper, and he's like multi-business entrepreneur,
Yes.
like all over the damn place.
Yes. He used to
Yeah.
book me for a lot of shows back in the day.
Yes. Yes. One thing about Sean is that if he's doing something and he knows that you're creative, he wants you involved.
Yes, absolutely.
He's gonna want you involved and he's gonna find some way to put you in something. Like that's just how he is.
Right.
Next on the right is Jade, which the young lady in the red lip. That's my
Hmm.
other girly girl. She is a model. We called her the triple threat in the show because she's a model, a makeup artist. She can also act. Like she can do it all, honestly. And
Yes. You
Jade
might have
was
seen her in Tramel's video, The Weekend. If you go back and
yes,
look at, she is the leading lady in that video. I think it was creative directed by you, if I'm not mistaken.
it was. It was indeed.
Look at me
She was
remembering shit.
also she also made a cameo appearance on season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yes, it was during was it season 16? No, it was season 15. It was season 15 of
Okay.
Real Housewives of Atlanta where Kenya was doing her Kenya Moore hair care line and she did a photo
Oh
shoot.
yes, I think I
Yes,
do remember seeing that,
yes,
and I'm
Jade
like,
was
I
in
know
it.
her.
Yes, and when we play the first episode tonight, y'all be able to see her. One of the pictures from it. She took a picture with Kenya and Marietta Shaw, and so yes, Jade is everything. She's probably one of my best bitches. Then next to her is Tamira, the beauty, and right beside me on my
Yes,
our left as
Tamara.
we look into it. That's Tamira. Tamira is also a model for the agency. She's a cool, fun girl. She was kind of like our middleman of the group because she was friends with everybody, and she's not like a drama girl, so she was able to kind of really be cool with everyone. So I thought that was really, really fun. And then of course there's me in the middle.
And me.
Me. And then to my right is AJ. AJ was another model in the group.
Angela Tony.
Okay. And she was
the JT of this show.
Yes, she was.
She
She indeed was. She the one who had all the drama. She had all the stuff that was going on.
I'm not gonna lie, I lived for it. Yeah.
Oh, I lived for it too.
She was.
I just thought it was interesting how like she was the drama, but then somewhere along the lines, she was upset that she was the drama.
Yeah, but she definitely was a drama this season.
She was. But it is what it is. We'll get into the minutia later. Then there's Fro, who it was the former best friend. He ran the agency. He was over at CEO at XYZ. He was also a former model.
And this is Tremel's ex-boyfriend.
Yes, it's Tremel's ex-boyfriend. Yes, we were going to get into him tomorrow anyways for Tremel's interview. So yes, that's also Tremel's ex. And then finally is Aaliyah. She is a model who started her own kind of like model camp-ish, boot camp-ish, I guess. I don't know how to really explain what Amazon Goddess was or is. I don't know. But she started something called Amazon Goddess, and she continues to model and do her biggest or whatever. And so this was the group. This was the cast. It was very much supposed to give like that Black Vanderpump Rules kind of vibe where you kind of just see the different energies and just the different lives that we all portrayed while also being in this group and in this agency. And everybody played a part. You know what I mean? Everybody really played their roles. You also have other people in the mix that you do see who were kind of like friend ofs. But overall, like this was the cast. And I felt like this was such a great concept, y'all. Like to this day, ain't nobody can tell me anything different. I love the Cine Tia, and I still remain to love the Cine Tia, but I really felt like Stylish concept was so good. And it was like untapped potential. I just wish, unfortunately, I wish that we had a group of people who really saw what we were making and was really for it, but I don't think that everybody was like they said they were. You know, and I feel like that is where we kind of end up losing the overall sight of what we were trying to do, you know. And that's the unfortunate part about it. But overall, like I'm not.
The intro was tea.
The intro was so.
The intro was so tea. Love the intro and the song with was so good.
Yes, it was so good. Like it was so good. But we had such a good like first season, and we got to about 3 episodes, and of course the show didn't get complete because unfortunately some footage was deleted, and with that came trying to like scrounge around and figure out what was next for the show, and in that same process though, because we're not really revisiting the fact that the footage was deleted, more or less that it was more to the story and the situations that led to why this group just did not work.
Right. And by the time we got to the end of that season, child, Lord.
Okay. By the time we got, and it was just a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess by the end.
It was just a whole mess. But we're going to get into it now. We're going to get into it. So let me go ahead and pull up these videos because we're going to see the first episode here. Now, my question is, should we do it like as we're watching it, we pause it and explain it?
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll do that then. All right, let me go ahead and pull it up real fast.
Yes.
Okay.
Me and JT song.
Yes.
Let y'all know how long I just been sitting in the arsenal. Okay?
Yes, we had this forever.
We had this song for a long time.
For a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, y'all, without further ado, we're going to watch the first episode of Stylish.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Roll smooth with a
Okay.
Hi, my name is Miss JT, and I am here, queer, and I don't drink beer.
JT, please.
I
Hola,
was saying that
folks. I am Miss
forever.
JT. I am a creative director, producer of the things. I'm a Jill of all trades. That's what I call myself because I do some of everything. Like I can get into the little model bag myself, which is cute. But I also just like to create. Now, some of you may know me, and that'll be cute if you know me. Very cute for you. But for those who don't know me, you got to get to know me and also my amazing friends. First, let's start off with my best friend. That's Kid Fro. Kid Fro and I have known each other forever. We went to college together, but he's also all around a businessman. He handles his business and he focuses on that. And at some point, he's going to get into some kind of personal in real life, but he doesn't focus on the personal. He focuses more on the business. Then there's Aaliyah. Aaliyah is the Amazon goddess, self-proclaimed. She is an awesome model. She does her big one. She handles her business, and I live for it. It's always a good time seeing her on the runway because she rips it every time.
So
That's
I just
self-proclaimed
wanted
had
to
took
pause
me out,
it.
bitch.
Okay, so as y'all see, okay, Fro was obviously the first one introduced as my former best friend. We'll get into the minutia of that shortly, but for some people probably remember what happened because it did jump into the webosphere and everything. But we're gonna slightly revisit that. But overall, you see his Fro is kind of like the starting man because again, this is his agency, and we kind of get into the things of who he is a little bit. But as Carl knows, Fro is not the open type, so it was
Yes.
like pulling teeth to get him to do this show.
Yes, and I was shocked that he did it. I was like, oh,
Yes,
and I
because
like the
but
song.
I think the only reason why he really did it is because he actually did see like this could have been something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
He really felt like that. And then there's Aaliyah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't stand this bitch. Like at the time, me and her, we were cool. And I feel like I always end up getting the short end of the stick when I be cool with a bitch that do everybody dirty. Because
Mm-hmm.
she was always the contrarian in our group. Like we could like you were saying earlier that AJ was like the me of the group. That is kind of true. Aaliyah is like honestly like the Dre Simba of the group. Like
Yes, she was
it
always she
was
was at the root of everything.
she was always the root of everything. And it was just like, girl, can you take accountability for anything, babe? Anything? And it just was so stressful to like deal with her, especially when I was being her friend, and then I would be like literally trying to like get other people to be cool with her because she fucked up so many bridges.
She's
And
such a
so,
sweet girl, though. If y'all ever met her, y'all be like, I don't get that from her. That
yes,
was her superpower.
yes, that was her superpower because you would not get
You would
that
not get that from her.
when
She
we
is
got
such a
friends, when
sweetheart.
we all became friends. Aaliyah was just a fun bitch. Like we would have
Yes,
such a good
fun girl.
time. She's down for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I like bitches like that. And when you become friends with her, oh, can you say a downer?
Not Debbie.
Yes. Like, oh, it just was so exhausting to be her friend. It really was. And so ultimately, like me and her just kind of fell out. And so when you watch the first episode, you'll get a gist of like what the intention of the season was because
I
the
just wish y'all
season,
had seen the rest of it because it got good. After that, the third was just like when it was just the fire just getting started. And I was like,
yes,
we got this
episode
footage deleted at
4
the
was going to be
wrong
the peak.
time, bitch. It was getting right where it was gonna get into the shit.
Yes, yes. And so we were just getting into the minutia, but like the season was literally me bringing her back into the fold. Hi, Mocha.
Hey,
Me,
hey.
I was literally trying to get her back into the group and like get cool with her and stuff like that. So you all will be seeing the in and outs of how some of this stuff went. Even in this first episode, you'll see that there is some tea here, you know.
But she could be a little better in the friend department because she kind of is always in some shit.
I never called you a slut.
Then there's AJ.
Yes, you did, girl. Yes, you did.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did.
You did call her a slut. You did, Bookie.
She did call us.
You did. You called her a slut. You did. That's why we were pressing you. And y'all going to see this in in the other snippet. You ain't gonna see it in the first episode. AJ gonna talk about it in the first episode, but I have another snippet clip of a scene where this scene right here that y'all are seeing, we're confronting her about it, and like she's looking just as stupid as she look here. Like girl, when you looking crazy for you said it.
Y'all, the way y'all looking at her is funny.
Because we're all like, girl,
girl.
what? Like, what is happening?
Then there's AJ. AJ is my best bitch. Me and her have been friends for a few years now. She's literally the girl that I call to for any and everything. But of course, with every sisterhood, there is some bumps in the road.
Because I also called Fro, and I said, Fro, I'm very upset with JT. Like, it was very embarrassing.
Tamira, she is literally a burst of life, a burst of fun. And the best part about it is she really don't beat.
Okay, so AJ. We saw AJ, because I'm going to go back to that little part. We saw AJ's part where... Okay, hold on.
That's my best bitch. Me and her have been friends for a few years now. She's literally the girl that I call to for any and everything. But of course, with every sisterhood, there is some bumps in the road.
Because I also called Fro, and I said, Fro, I'm very upset with JT. Like, it was very embarrassing.
Listen, first off, get into this scene. It looks like cinema.
Yes.
Like, this was supposed to be episode 4, where I called the girls out for a girls' night, and we went to this nice Italian restaurant called Grana. Luckily, what was such a moment, which, hello, gag-worthy people, like the assistant manager of Grana had DM'd me because he saw me on something else. He was a Set It Off fan, and he saw me on there and was saying, would I be interested in coming to the restaurant? So we were like, girl, yes, we were filming in the middle of this. I'm like, girl, yes, let's do it. So they arranged us to have our little time, able to film up in there. Baby, our girls' night ate down because as you saw here, AJ was confronting me about something that happened between us, which we get into in this first episode as well. And so it's kind of like one of those things of like, girl, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? And so we'll see it. But yeah, the restaurant just gave us a cute spread. It was such a tea moment. So tea.
Yeah, it was. That was a cute scene.
It was.
Tamira, she is literally a burst of life, a burst of fun. And the best part about it is she really don't be in drama, but she's always aware of the drama. Clock that, T.
Everybody else is here. Okay, so I'm cool with Aaliyah and everybody in JT now. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you positive?
Jade is the triple.
Like, you can't set this up, y'all. Like, this was genuine. Like, you see it in that moment, and I'm kind of explaining like this because these scenes they won't get to see. But like,
these bitches is bad. Let me just put that out there.
Listen, bad bitches.
Bad
Hello?
bitches.
So yes, like that scene y'all saw when AJ was talking to Tamira. This was outside the restaurant. AJ came late, so I was already pissed. Because, baby, we were already there for like an hour and a half before she even got there. So I'm looking like, bitch, where the fuck is this bitch at? And so she's finally gets there and Tamira goes outside to talk to her. And she was like, Tamira's like, everybody's in there. She was like, oh yeah, I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. Aaliyah, JT. And then Tamira's like, you sure?
You sure?
Because just before she got there, we were having a conversation about her and Aaliyah's disconnect in their relationship. That's the other part that a lot of people didn't know. So y'all going to get into that in the first episode. But like, we were just talking about her, and I was also expressing some of my like frustration with her because we'll get into that in the first episode.
Okay.
Thread of our group. She does some of everything. Like, she can act, she does makeup, she's an amazing clock that team.
Everybody else is here. Okay, so I'm cool with Aaliyah and everybody in JT now. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you positive?
Jade is the triple threat of our group. She does some of everything. Like, she can act, she does makeup, she's an amazing model, and like, do y'all not see that mug? Like, her mug is always sitting. But I think the best part about Jade is she knows how to be an actual friend, and she's very supportive.
I wish more black people would actually do that. Like, I feel like a lot of people just cut each other off, and then that's just it. They don't ever talk about it anymore. I just don't feel that's really mature.
Sean, Mr. Pay to Play. Sean is my boy, love him down, and he knows how to handle his business. Unfortunately though, he gotta find the difference between handling your business and just running your mouth.
I'm not tolerating any of that from somebody that I call family. That's period. That's period.
And he meant it.
That's period.
All in all though, we are an amazing, vibrant group of black, strong, powerful individuals and businessmen and women. We're real friends. We go through real issues, real drama, but it doesn't change the fact that we genuinely love and care about each other. And we are here to conquer not only Atlanta, but the world. So get into us or get out the way.
I live, okay? So first off, obviously we saw Sean. Sean, like I said earlier, he is a businessman, multi-businessman. He's currently a father of now 2 wonderful boys.
Yes, shout out to him and Kyla.
Yes, and he's in a relationship with Kyla, who is somebody we met through him, and Aaliyah, also a model.
She was on the show too.
She was on the show as well. And so it was just such a well-rounded show. Y'all got
Supposed to be the
like,
main cast, but we'll talk about that later. So.
Hello. We will talk about that later. But yes, like it was such a well-rounded show. Y'all would get to see like the people really like living life, like seeing these young people being new parents, and then also seeing the dynamics of this group. It was so tea. Now let's get into this intro.
I love the intro.
Oh, the song is Venom by Samira Scorza.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to download it, it's still up on Apple Music, Spotify, all the places.
Yes.
Bitch, I directed this shit.
You sure did.
Okay. I'm screaming.
Why I keep fiending for your love, looking stupid, stuck on ya, running laps trying to keep up, cause all I want is to be with ya. You're in love with me, you're a lie. You have love for me, don't play both sides. Forced to move on, so gotta hold on. What I created in my mind, ooh, that venom, the poison that you feed me, something hidden. It's tainted to the core, passed off as good riddance. A nightmare for sure. I'm still wanting more of you. The love is lost. Let's pause.
Sauce is the nigga.
Tell me why you calling my phone on off that rah-rah.
Look at this bitch.
Baby, this so far. I'm telling you it didn't have to be like this, but you wanted to go out and do what you do, so it's on you. It's all on you.
That is so bad.
What do you do? What have you done? What have you accomplished?
I do it.
Okay.
And I do it well. Simple. And as far as my biggest accolade, baby, I got Vogue, so.
That's so bro.
I'm screaming.
If we talking issues, I actually have over 25 publications. So if we can go Vogue, we can go GQ, we can go New York Times. I mean, I can go Disruption, I can go LUL. Do I need to go on? Well, first of all, I'm from New York, so Brooklyn all day, you know, but I don't miss a season of Fashion Week, honestly. It's just, Fashion Week is one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced. Like, I always say, it's kind of like, because technically the Met Gala would be the Super Bowl of fashion, but it would be like the NBA playoffs of fashion. Over the years, the biggest thing that has happened really is gender fluidity. The fact that men are wearing skirts now, ladies are wearing suits, like, it's just, everybody can do whatever they want. And I think that is, for the people who can really, really dress, that has really opened up a whole new lane. Because it's like, Before it was men wearing men's clothes, women wearing women's clothes, but now everybody can wear anything. So if you really know what you're doing, you really can pop out looking next level. I mean, you know, as we see. All right, so today I'm going to see my boy Cleon. He has a fashion show here in New York. But the great thing about it is I get to meet up with my girl Dalia. She's actually one of our models. So, you know, being in my city and meeting up with one of my models out of the city with one of their biggest designers hitting the scene, man, come on.
Setup on the inside is A1. Okay. So, you know, definitely going to enjoy ourselves tonight. Okay, good. Get a little drinky drink. You
Okay,
know,
good. Okay, I'm here for that. I'm here to drink.
All right, bet. So.
Not for the smoke. She's ghetto. I love her.
If we honest, there's more people that smoke than don't let this movie.
Okay.
Are we ready? Oh, let me hear you. I'm not thinking about. Let's go. Are we ready?
I think we are.
Okay.
Cleon is a designer that I actually met during Fashion Week once. So I was kind of just walking to the area show and this guy literally was just like, yo, you fly shit. So we actually started chopping it up. I was checking out his stuff and found out he was a designer. And then when I saw how dope his stuff was and he was like, he wanted to work, couldn't pass up that opportunity. For this to be the first time that I actually went to one of his shows, I definitely think it was fire. They have some amazing runway talent, for sure. And the best part about it, I always love this, when people know how to attend a show. Like the fact that the people in the audience were also giving actual fashion. It wasn't just giving like a family and friends show, it was giving like an actual, you know, high fashion show. One of the biggest things I love about this industry is the networking. And the great thing is your network is your net worth. So every time you meet somebody, I have this thing kind of like a politician. You have to shake hands, rub elbows, and kiss babies. You basically have to put yourself out there, kind of sort of like dating if you think about it. But you have to put yourself out there, you have to meet people, talk to people, get to know them, see what they do, and then basically find out how y'all are beneficial to each other.
I am Jade Ashley. I'm 30 years old. I'm originally from Florida, and I've been living in Atlanta for about 5 years. I'm a model and a makeup artist and a background actress, and I do a lot of many other things.
Yes.
Shout out to Jade.
I'm a model and a makeup artist and a background actress, and I do a
There we go. The Kenya and Mayetta.
Yeah.
lot of many other things.
And she was so much with the Bama.
I started when I was 16. I started probably with makeup first. My mom gave me my first eyeshadow palette, so I started like playing around with makeup then, and then I joined this group called Top Teens of America. So we started doing like different things in the community, and then we would have like different meetings with other chapters in different states. So once we would go to conferences and stuff, and like my talent would be modeling at the different conferences. And I also participated in a pageant back in my hometown with that same Top Teens of America group. They had like a pageant, and I actually ended up winning. My talent was modeling, and I got the most money donated, and I ended up winning the competition. So that's really what like got me started with modeling. So it was about around the same time.
So this is Jay. I met her at Atlanta Fashion Week. When I followed her, I didn't really know much about her brand, but I seen her growth. She's an actor, makeup artist. She's done a lot throughout her career, and so I said I want to capture that moment. The red kind of represents the empowerment version of her because she is a businesswoman as well. And we also have a yellow look that's more glamour, that shows more of her glamour side.
And Jade was a perfect fit. As a matter of fact, I am secondhand, so I'm just here to help and assist and make sure you're good to go for posing and everything. But granted, you're natural, you know what I'm saying? You look amazing, you know what to do, you're very professional. So we shall get this shoot done, and it's going to be perfect. I'm so happy to be here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get started.
So this is actually a two-part photo shoot. So Jasper, she's a photographer in Atlanta. She reached out to me to be a part of her magazine, Jackie O Magazine. So the first part of the photo shoot was more of like a formal look. I had a hairstylist on set, and she was also like helping me pose. So it was a really great opportunity. I was actually paid for it, so that was very special to me because most times when you do magazine type projects, you don't get paid. The models, the hairstylists, really no one on set, you just, you know, get that exposure. So that was really nice to actually receive compensation for my time and efforts. And I'm not even sure how she found me, but she reached out to me via email.
Oh, and shout out to Jay Moore. That was his dress on her in her confessional look.
Yes.
Take a breath. Okay. Yes. Okay. Better. All right, next scene. I'm gonna lift this stuff up over here, then I'm coming to next. Yes, that's fine because it's a lounge chair. You actually sit in this one. So without making it look like raunchy or like you a rapper or something, let's try to go for like some editorial. Yeah, here because you're long. And that's a great thing. So. You could probably like give like a one broken knee, so one knee kind of like, not the foot flat, yes, the knee is what's broken, not the foot, yeah. And you can keep that one straight up, you don't have to bend that one for real, just bring that one in and do something with that other dead hand, yep, put it behind.
Shout out to creative directing.
That's the lighting question.
Because you're little, you might want to try to get that shot from over her instead of under her once she lay back. Because once she lay back and you're under her, you're going to get this. Yeah, there we go. And if you actually want to rest your head back, Jasper, I can let you stand on this little stool. And I'll be your spotter to make sure like you don't fall and nothing like that. So that you're a little bit more over because I know we will. Yes.
I feel like it's very important for women to come together and to encourage each other, especially in today's world, because I feel like we compare ourselves to each other a lot because of social media. So I feel like women coming together, it just helps us build a unity that we really need, especially in the Black community. Today was so amazing. I had a great time. The ladies were so helpful. And I just really appreciated their support, as well as like with my sister's legacy, Ashley. I just want everybody to know her name and her story. And I just really appreciated Jasper for helping me with that and just pulling all this together for me. It was just such an amazing experience. And I would definitely work with them again if they were able to reach out. And also, I thought it was so dope that Jasper actually awarded me with a top model award. That was just so thoughtful. And I just really appreciate people who give me my flowers for all the hard work that I've actually like put in. That I really appreciated her for that.
Hello everybody, I am Ajitoni Iman. I'm a model, an actress, and a philanthropist. Honestly, outside of just being that girl,
the girls would be saying,
you know, where do you want me to start? I do runway, I do print, I do commercial. I've been in a few movies. I've worked with some independent directors like Alex Jante. I've worked with celebrity models this past year for Black Wall Street here in Atlanta, Georgia. And, you know, I don't want to brag too much about myself. Today, I am meeting with Jade at a studio with a prominent photographer here in Atlanta. We're just getting some content and some shoots at the moment, and I'm just catching up a little bit with her just to get to know her a little bit.
So as y'all know, I'm a booked and busy girl. I had just gotten back from Miami Swim Week. So Eric actually set up a photo shoot for AJ and I for the cognac brand Revenge. So we also ended up doing like another type of test shoot for another shoot that he wanted to do. So it was really fun. My first time doing an alcohol photo shoot.
What have you been up to?
Just working, really working.
Same. I just started working at the mall doing makeup.
Which one?
So that's why I was late to the shoot. Stonecrest Mall.
Stonecrest at Mac?
No, it's at like a booth called Luscious Beat Bar.
Okay. That's
exciting. Yeah.
Girl, you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's Saturday. I was booked. I was busy yesterday. I was working.
I bet.
That was like my first Saturday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the modeling stuff so far? Like, how's that going for you?
I feel like it's been kind of slow. Like, I've been more on the makeup tip. Like, the modeling, it's been kind of slow for me. I've been trying to figure out, like, what am I even doing with modeling? Like, you know?
Yeah.
It's been really slow.
Who are you excited to see again?
I'm excited to see Nate perform.
That's funny because I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him perform for like the first time. I never even knew he really did music like that.
Yeah,
so
I thought he was just dancing.
Yeah, I thought he was just a dancer. Who else? I'm just ready to see Fro's look because I know he's gonna give.
That's really who I'm trying to top. I'm trying to top him.
And just to add context, what they were discussing was that at the time, this was our first year. Fro wanted to do a gala for FY models, kind of celebrating. It was at the time, I think it was 3 years, or was it 4 years? I think it was something around 3 to 4 years of it being, of its inception. And it was something like that. But he wanted to do a gala for it, and that's what they were discussing about their looks and who they were ready to see and things like that. Because at the time there was some crushes going on, child. Some of the boys and girls were hot and bothered, honey.
I don't know how he come in, but because he been said he had his look like months back, so I'm definitely excited to see that.
Yes.
Just to take pictures. I'm excited to see what my friend is gonna wear too. Are you bringing a +1?
No.
No. Oh.
It doesn't even go with my outfit. I know that sounds like. Once you see my outfit, you'll be like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see what you wear. How are you wearing your hair?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? Yeah, it's something wild and crazy.
Yeah, something ridiculous. So. I'm just kind of nervous because I don't know if you know, but there's like drama.
Really? Already?
Like low key, it's people that don't get along with people.
So with Aaliyah and I
let the mess begin.
Have been hearing through the grapevine that there have been some issues, and I know that Jade and Aaliyah are pretty close. So I just kind of want to, just test the temperature over there and see, what all has been said on her part. See if there's really beef, because, you can't always really just jump at the first thing you hear with rumors. So, being that Jade is close with Aaliyah and they speak a lot, I want to ask and inquire, like, hey girl, what's up? What's the 411 with your girl? What's going on over there?
Hey, everybody's gonna be at the gala.
Aaliyah and I, we've been pretty cool from the beginning. She was brought in through Sean. That's how I met her. We haven't actually been that close. We've just kind of still been stuck in that getting to know each other stage. So it's kind of off-putting to hear that she has a lot of negativity to say about me, allegedly. So I just really want to speak with Jade and just see, just basically putting my ears to the streets about what's being said and trying to figure out the truth.
What's your part in it? I'll just say that.
Well, it's more so not like a big part. It's more like an inquiry, because let's say like me and you, we aren't close, but there's a mutual respect. So it would be kind of weird if you're like, yeah, that's my girl, and then you're like, well, she's been saying that you got a big ass head, and you're like, what the fuck? You would kind of look at me weird.
Yeah.
And that's just as far as like my situation, how it goes with like Aaliyah. That's how it's been for me. Like, I don't know how to respond to the girl because that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
But there was a mutual respect because she was kind of like the model coach or whatever. So it's just been kind of weird. I don't really talk to her at this moment. I kind of just pretend like she don't really exist because I'm like, Lord, you telling people that I'm a hoe. Like, why are you saying that? Yeah.
So what I've been hearing is Aaliyah is upset with me because apparently we've slept with the same guy. And she is upset because she feels like I am always coming behind her, which is a bit confusing because I've known this person way before her. And I didn't know we were keeping tabs. So it's a little weird because it's like, it's really the other way around, but I never said that about you because I truly didn't care. Because truth be told, I'm not gonna argue with you over what another man does while he's on vacation. I'm having a good time, he's having a good time, and that's just that. What made me come to the conclusion to really be upset about it was when Tyleek actually came to me and said, hey, you're actually really cool. After we did a shoot with another photographer, he said, you know, you're actually really cool. You know, I've heard some things about you. And I was like, you heard some things about me? Like what? Like from who? And he was like, well, you know that. And I was like, you did just come from Chicago with Aaliyah, correct? And he was like, yeah, you know, and I did hear a few things. And I said, oh, like that I'm chasing behind her, picking up her sloppy seconds, basically like I'm a hoe. And he was just like, you know, insinuating that she did say that. So now I want to see her.
So to hear what's been going on between Aaliyah and AJ was just crazy. I was really confused at everything that was being said because I'm just like, what is really going on?
I don't know why that sends me because Jade really be like, what the fuck? You know, like, because Jade is not a messy girl. She don't be in the mix with that stuff. She's very much like the working girl of the show. Like, every time you see her, she working, you know? So it's like, she was so confused.
And I'm just like, I don't know what to say because, you know, that can be really bad for your brand. And people will simply not work with you because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, at first it was like, I'm not paying it no mind because it was just in our circle. But once I started working with people and they were bringing it up to like, well, we're at shoots, I'm like, what? That's what you thought of me? And the only person that we have in common is her.
Tyleek wasn't the first person that I heard this from. First, it was Jarrell. And Jarrell's a really cool guy, but he's also a close friend of Aaliyah's. So I was kind of like, I'm not sure. You know, I don't really know what's up with that. Then JT told me they do a lot of business, and with that, it was Aaliyah's being unprofessional during their meetings. You know, making little jabs and little snide remarks about me coming up to Chicago. If I come up to Chicago, I better not talk to so-and-so. Saw the picture of the guy. I wasn't impressed, so I don't know why it was brought up. Then it came down to Tyleek, and I'm like, okay, I don't know Tyleek from a can of paint. He's new. He doesn't have a reason to lie. Jarrell is also another one. Don't know him from a can of paint. Close friend. All of these people aren't coming around saying the exact same story. So let's talk about it. Because when I see Aaliyah in person, it's hugs and kisses. But behind closed doors, it's a complete opposite thing.
Well, I just want to let you know this is who told me. And I'm like, okay, well, how do I bring this to this person who's allegedly supposed to be my friend? And I guess my guidance or whatever, and this is what I'm hearing that I don't know. You really will.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
well, just say it how you just said it to me. Just act like you're talking to somebody else, talking to a friend. Like, you know, just act like it's not the person.
You find AJ being kind of over dramatic about the story? She like, or is like not too like a big deal?
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't want anybody speaking bad on my name, so no, I don't feel she was overreacting. I would address it too.
But if somebody,
I'm hearing this and I just want to clear it up.
Okay. Even if it's like from a stranger, like would you believe a stranger?
Not necessarily. I would have to go to the person, but even though sometimes people don't tell the truth when you confront them about stuff, but you definitely shouldn't go by the hearsay and just go straight to the source. That's really the best thing to do.
I feel like when I told Jade about, you know, what I was hearing and my worries about this situation, I honestly feel like she really had no real clue. Honestly, from my standpoint, it felt like, you know, it just seemed as if Aaliyah hadn't really spoken to her about it much, or she probably just didn't register it. You know, she's probably just passing it off as like, oh, this is just some little drama, girl stuff going on. Honestly, it was kind of like a dead end in a way. So, you know, I have to try a different route and really get to the bottom of it, which means I may have to go to the source, which is no problem.
It was so great catching up with AJ. So now we're about to roll into the test shoot that Eric wanted us to do. Some creativity idea that he came up with. So let's see what it's giving.
Roll smooth with a bang. Roll smooth with a bang.
Hi, I'm Tamara. I'm 24 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been with FY Models for 2 years now. I'm a print model, so I've been on 3 magazines for the past 2 years, and I also dance, and I also do hair off to the side. I would describe myself within 3 to 5 words would be the baddest bitch in Atlanta. Period. Today I have a photo shoot with Reggie, and I'm very excited. It's going to be a little something different. JT's also going to be coming along, and she's going to be directing off to the side. So it's going to be in like a little alley area, very like kind of tomboyish. So I'm kind of excited. It'll be my first shoot with Reggie, so I'm very excited about that also, and I'm just excited to see how the day's gonna go.
Today I'm meeting up with Tamara. She wanted to work on her portfolio work, and we decided to try out something new that she had in mind. I love the idea that she has because it's a little different from what we're used to with her, so I'm excited to see what happens. And of course, we're shooting with one of our favorite photographers, Reggie, so the quality will be quality, and we're about to have a great time.
Really, what made the concept different for me personally was what I wore, because I'm more of a soft person when it comes to photo shoots, so I'm kind of in like tomboyish wear, very laid back, very chill also. No makeup, straight natural, still giving bad bitch, but you know, I'ma still kill it either way it goes.
This particular concept is somewhat, like I said, different from what we typically do with Tamara. She's a very gorgeous girl, and we always end up having her in pretty situations. But this go around, it's going to be a little bit different, which I enjoy because she's actually doing a more tomboy kind of vibe. It's kind of giving, you know, very urban, very different from what she normally gives in her print work. And I find it to be fun.
JT's been directing me in photo shoots since I've been with FY, honestly. Doesn't make me confident, yes, but it's also more of a boost. She helps if I get stuck anywhere, or if she sees that I'm kind of like a little off in a way, she'll like come in and just help me, and she'll direct me and tell me like, well, I think this will be better, I think you should do this pose and everything. So it's helpful. I look at it as a very helpful, she's a very, very helpful person. Overall, I think the shoot went very well. I'm very excited to see the pictures. Reggie was excited for the shoot also, so that was also another extra boost. When the photographer likes the shoot and how the shoot is going, it gives me more confidence to go along with the shoot, and to like just more excited to just see the pictures. But I think the shoot went very, very well. We sat down, we had some drinks and everything, so that also made me a little bit more at ease with shooting. So after the shoot, JT also wanted to pull me to the side, and she just wanted to have a little talk with me just to get an overview of the shoot and just a little pick up on life, because we haven't seen each other in a minute and we haven't really spoken to each other also.
So me and her got a couple of drinks at a local bar that was literally around the corner, and we wanted to sit down. I wanted to catch up with her and tell her some teas and also get her opinion on some things, because some things have been bothering me.
Okay, before we get into this last piece, let's do a quick unpacking. Now, Avi, we've seen an AJ and Jay shoot where they basically were meeting up to do regular content like models do, but AJ decides to also Jade's brain, pick Jade's brain in reference to some of the things that were going on in the group. Because, as I said in Aaliyah's packaging, she kind of got to work on being a good friend. And at that time, Aaliyah and AJ had actually messed around with the same guy. And when Aaliyah found out that AJ messed around with him after she did, she felt a certain kind of way and started talking shit about AJ to different people. And so it was just kind of a thing, because we're like, girl, like, if it was really a bothersome thing to you, you could have brought that to her. Like, and instead of bringing that to her, you just kind of just, made it an issue, and it never really gave an issue. So I thought that was peculiar.
Right.
And so it's like, what's next, And so that's where, as AJ was explaining, like, she spoke to different people, including myself, and it was just like, why are you going to different people talking shit about me? Like, why is it that deep? And that was really where a lot of their issues stem from.
Did you enjoy the shoot?
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I want to do more, like, I felt more comfortable now that, like, I don't have much going on, like, outfit wise. Like, I feel like it was such a more, like, chill, natural shot for me. Mm-hmm. So I want to do more of that, like, more like just lifestyle shoots instead of the glitz and glam so much. I feel like that's kind of all I really promote. Like, everybody really see me as, like, when I post, more of like, oh, well, she got on makeup. Oh, shit. Like, no. Like,
but you give very much like a lifestyle type of girl and influencer. Yeah. I think that's perfect for your aesthetic.
So that's what I really been trying to, like, give off more. That's really why I've been posting a lot more, honestly, actually. Like, just my natural face. Right. And then, like, I ain't got my lashes on, girl. I am bare today. Like, no, I was, before we started shooting, I was like, well, I need to get some lashes, because I just took them off. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get today.
I love your back face style.
Really?
Yes. You have a great.
I was trying to get my skin back together and everything. I think that's another thing.
What was wrong with it?
I was breaking out bad.
For what?
I've been breaking out since COVID started. Like, my skin is this is the first time my skin has actually, like, been good at a, like, consistent state since, like, then, like, since for about a year now. And it's just been bad.
I get that.
It's just been bad.
I get that. Well, I couldn't tell, child. Your skin look good.
And it needs to stay like that. It needs to stay like that, because...
Listen, but I was glad that you invited me to do the shoot or whatever. Yeah. Because I'm trying to get back into my mode with things and shoots and, like, working, period. Yeah. I've been trying to, like, get back in general. But I also, it pegged the opportunity. Yeah. For us to chat and catch up. But I wanted to kind of, like, poke your brain a bit.
Yeah. Poke your brain.
Look at my name in there.
Yes. Yes, episode 1.
Such a great time.
It was. It was such a great time. So before we unpack it, when I said I had wanted to poke Tamira's brain, I'm gonna show this part of the tease. Now this is going to be just a scene that I found because I was like, oh my god, I literally deleted everything. Cause y'all, when I went through all this shit, I deleted everything, bitch. I
Okay.
was like, I don't want to have nothing to do with this content, these people, nothing. But I was like, let me see if I can find some stuff. And I found
Okay. Okay.
and I
Like what
found
you
the first
say.
episode, and then I found this scene from episode 2. So this will kind of peel into some of the extra context from episode 1.
So as always, I have a long day, just got off work, but the best part about my day is I get to catch up with some of my great friends, Sean. Unfortunately, Sean isn't in Atlanta right now, but we still got a lot of things that we got to figure out and catch up on. So we're having a cute little call today to discuss some things and also update him on others. Okay. It's so good to hear from Sean, primarily because he has always been somewhat like a big brother to me. We've kind of grown together over the course of these past couple of years, and I really enjoy his company. I enjoy his opinion, and he's always have great energy.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sean Mitch, CEO of Pay to Play, Drink Queens.
Sean Mitchell.
Jack of all trades. Originally out of Chicago, just came out here in Atlanta and trying to fuck them up. As far as Pay to Play, I'll be managing artists. I got a lot of artists in Chicago, building my artists out here in Atlanta. I also got models. I do fashion shows, events city to city. And then, you know what I'm saying, you always want to feel good with everything you do. Man, it's so crazy how all this even got started. It started with me modeling, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. I used to do a little bit. But I was at New York Fashion Week, and that's when I bumped into Fro. And then from that shit, kind of really took off. I came to Atlanta. Fro had already had a network of people out here. I was coming out here on my modeling shit, you know, acting shit, for real. And, Fro kind of really introduced me to a lot of people, and then one thing kind of led to the next. On the day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, JT, she's been more consistent. And that's my thing, being consistent. Like, people can say a lot of whatever they want to say about me, but they can't say the nigga Sean ain't working. They can't say that I'm not trying to continue to better myself every single day. Whenever you see me, I'm going to be in a better spot than I was the last time you see me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to push that for everybody around.
So what is new, sir? Tell me, I want to know it all. New father. I said, what's new? Tell me, I want to know it all, new father.
Me and Kyla kind of, you know, everything kind of went. It happened how it happened. Like, you know, making Kyla my girlfriend, it was like a lot of things just felt right, you know. You know, I look up, I got a son, Kaya Mitchell. And
that boy is
he's
3 now.
Great young king.
Okay.
And ever since I had him,
it's so crazy.
It's just like everything changed. My whole perspective on life changed. So like that's why I say I really don't care about the drama. You know, like everything I'm doing right now, I'm building this empire. But you know what I'm saying? This is for him.
I've just really been focused on building the business. I just added a drag queen in Houston and Miami. And they all just been locked in, you know, networking with each other. And I couldn't be more happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even Kyla, like, yesterday she was like, baby, like, this is really getting, yeah, I told you, like, you know, this is what we work hard for. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just a blessing to see, like, the fruits of your labor, so to speak, for real, you know?
I love that. Not you over here franchising already.
When I was first coming out with Pay to Play, starting my business, like, I went through the same shit that rappers go through. Like, I didn't have a nigga try to snatch my chain. I got that bitch right back. That bitch right here. And me being in Atlanta, coming out to Atlanta with that Chicago mentality, like, I'm not a bully. But at the damn show, ain't nobody gonna bully me. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure everybody around me straight. So,
that is so
I don't give a fuck about what nobody gotta say.
When are you coming back? In me and AJ's situation, to a degree, it's minuscule. Like, you didn't invite me to your birthday party or your birthday dinner. But to me, it was kind of like, it was a slight. Because I'm like...
Bro.
before we get into that. Okay, so the ending of that was basically where I was at the end of episode 1 where I was sitting with Tamira and I was telling her like I wanted to sit and talk to her about something. That was what I was talking about because actually AJ and I was having some issues at the time. She didn't invite me to her birthday where she invited everybody else in our group, and it was very weird because at the time her and I were the closest out of everybody in the group. So I went to Tamira because Tamira went to the party, and me and her were talking, and I was just sitting here like, what is happening? Like, do you know anything that I don't? Like, did she say anything? Like, whatever. And she was like, no, but I thought something was weird because she noticed that I wasn't there. She noticed that me and Fro weren't there. And then she was asking, like, were we coming? And AJ was like, oh, no, or whatever. I don't think so. Or she didn't know, whatever the case may be. Mind you, Fro got the invitation to go, and he didn't even go. He was in my house chilling with me. And it's like, girl, you didn't invite me, and I would have went for you because I'm always there for you. It was just like so weird to me, you know? And so that was where we started having issues. And granted, at the time, I didn't think it was like that deep. I just was, you know, you're doing a show. So you're like, hey, girl, like, why did my best bitch invite me to her birthday? You know, like, that's really what's really as easy as it was. So, of course, at this point in time, I'm telling Sean about it because Sean is in Chicago at this point, and I'm telling him like this is what's going on because he wants it similar to Jade. He's always just working. He don't be in the mess for real. He don't be knowing what's going on. But what's so funny about him is he be quick to judge a bitch, and he don't be knowing what's going on.
It was a slight because I'm like,
bro, I don't like all this drama shit, bro. Y'all steady calling me while I'm at the crib, while I'm not in Atlanta. Y'all deal with that shit in Atlanta, bro. You get what I'm saying? JT calling me, letting me know, now her and AJ into it. Like, that shit, it don't make sense to me. Like, what are we doing?
Number one, out of everybody, me and AJ are the closest. So I'm like, why would you not invite me at all? But then number two is like, you invite Fro to the event. He didn't even go. He ends up at my house. And you still haven't obviously talked to your friend.
I still haven't what?
You still haven't talked to your friends.
Which one?
Which one you think I'm talking about?
You talking to Leah?
Yes.
It just be the little dumb shit, bro. Like, I'm in Chicago trying to take care of business. Well, I'm not trying to talk about Aaliyah.
I haven't, but it's just like, I just hate, like, I just hate the way, like, I be trying not to say nothing because I don't want to be offending her, but it be extreme to me, like, you really just packed up and left. And I wasn't even the problem.
I don't even like going into it. I don't understand it. I'm getting ready to come back to Atlanta, and Aaliyah basically pick up and leaves overnight. My thing is, all it takes is a simple conversation. Just call me. I haven't talked to her since.
Well, you just couldn't have a conversation. We too grown to not be able to have a conversation, JT.
Yeah.
Like I told y'all, when I went to New York and met Fro, that was around the same time where me and Aaliyah really finally like met each other. Like we had knew of each other, but we had finally met each other in New York. But with me and Aaliyah being so locked in from that time, that was 2018. So with us being so locked in, doing all these pay to play shows together, you know what I'm saying? And she aiding and assisting me backstage and attempting to come to Atlanta with her being my sister. If you're my sister, you're not gonna pick up and leave and not have a conversation with me. Not talk to me at all. Like, are you even okay?
It's disheartening that their relationship has dissolved the way it has, but I still think that there's room for them to at least discuss it, figure it out. I don't think it's so off kilter that they can't discuss it and move past everything that has happened.
My thing, I've seen it time and time again, like, Aaliyah's so rah, woo woo, and then it's time to talk to the motherfucker, and now her voice is shaky. She said, I'm fine. I ain't no issue with nobody. Ooh. And I was like, bro, like that whole situation with her and AJ, we went outside the club. I'm like, yeah, bro, see, this is what I'm...
Okay, hold on, rewind, because I know y'all might be a little confused, but I'm about to bring y'all up to speed. Let's take us back.
Now we're about to see. I love this part.
The night at Ice Bar, we were having us a good time. Sean is obviously, he has his connections where he's doing his cute little 1-2s with different clubs, promoters, and things of that nature.
Get in there, and of course I pull up with JT and my cool little team, and I see Aaliyah is there in the corner looking she looks like herself. I just don't feel the need to speak to somebody that I know does not like me, because I know I'm going to keep it a buck at the end of the day. If I mess with you, I mess with you. If I don't, I don't. And right now, I don't. It's just kind of bothering me that I'm at this party just avoiding someone that I used to openly party with in the past. Like, me and the girl used to have a good time together. I'm like, you know what, let me talk to this girl. So I tap on my girl JT. I done had me a couple shots. I said, bitch, I'm about to confront this hoe. We coming outside. Come outside.
But we can't talk about it in no loud club, so let's go on outside. Let's figure this out, and let's do just that. Okay, first off, we're having a good time. I'm drunk, so just don't mind me. But AJ had wanted to talk to you earlier. Like, obviously it's been mad awkward. She wanted to talk to you now, so that's the only reason why we out here. Because honestly, I've been drunk. But we can talk about it. So, take the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
It comes down to me asking her the question. What was all of this stuff that you were saying about me?
Basically, there's been rumors that you've been saying that I'm some type of slut or something. And it's been popping up when I go to shoot. And modeling is how I make my money. So that's kind of like fucking with my money. So that's why I'm coming into the attention now. I've just been kind of cold-shouldered to you. I just don't know how to approach you, as well as some other things that I've heard in the air as far as why you left the community of FY.
I want to apologize that that's happening. I never called you a slut or anything like that.
Child, this is what you do?
So how are strangers coming up with this? What about Crosby? Crosby's been one of the ones who said that to me.
How in the hell do you go an entire year and some change talking about a bitch, telling everybody that this bitch is a whore, that she just fucks around with people after you, like she wants your sloppy seconds, all these things. And then the moment you are confronted about it, you're quiet as a church mouse. Bitch, speak up. Now I'm just kind of like, what was your purpose? The girls be, no, I love Aaliyah, but the girls be gangsters when they don't have the bitch in front of them to actually deal with the situation. I just find it to be a key, but I'm glad she confirmed that we wasn't crazy.
I don't know how, like, I've vented, but it didn't come off to, like, making you seem like that at all.
Okay, like, so what were you venting about? Like, what bothers you?
It's really weird that the first thing out of your mouth is, I'm sorry. Like, you're guilty. What also bothered me was the fact that, like, of course I'm lit. Kyla is, like, tucked in the corner behind Aaliyah, like, you know, kind of like towering over her as if she's ready to jump on me in case something's going to happen. I don't know Kyla like that. So now I low-key kind of have a bad taste in my mouth with Kyla, because it's like, you don't know me from a can of paint, but you're ready to jump on my head because of what someone else said, and it wasn't verified. Like, I don't got shit on you. Let's keep it cute.
Hell yeah, she made Chicago look bad. She should have slapped the shit out of AJ that night.
What?
It was supposed to go up. What? AJ won that one.
Sean, please.
Sean, please.
All you can do is love the people you love.
Yeah.
Pray for them.
So you plan on talking to her as soon as you get here? Because I know that for a fact that that's what she wants. She wants to talk to you in person. It's been a minute, of course, and I want us to be united again. Like, I kind of just want us to figure out
how we can just get back to a good place, you know? And it's not even just about the individual stuff, because obviously you and Aaliyah need to talk, Aaliyah and Kyle need to talk. Hell, me and AJ need to talk. Like, it's a lot of things that needs to be had that, you know, it's a little wild, but I feel like we need to figure it out. And I want us to just be a unit again.
Well, like I said, when I get out there, AJ, come out. JT, come out. Bring your ass.
Just wait. Just wait. I'm gonna book my flight. As soon as I get to Atlanta, I'm gonna grab AJ like this. I'm gonna grab JT ass like this. And I'm gonna have both of their ass right up. And I'm gonna say, y'all need to cut it the fuck out. Stupid ass shit.
Of course, he's in the tip of, y'all gotta figure this out. If I gotta put y'all together, y'all gotta figure this out. But if you gotta figure it out, then you and Aaliyah gotta figure it out, boo.
Okay. I'm screaming.
Yes.
Yes, honey. Stylish was tea. Stylish was so cute. And it was so funny because everybody is so shady and messy.
Yes, and it was getting, things went from worse to worse, sir.
Okay. Literally. It was a time. It was such a time. But I just think the real part of it, if we keep it a buck, like honestly, like I feel like there were a lot of there are a lot of chiefs in this group, and they just didn't know how to be Indian sometimes, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know, and I felt like that kind of clashed a little bit when it was time for other people to kind of like become maybe the main bitch in charge or to lead something. Like, it just, people didn't know how to handle that. There was a huge ego trip that happened. And I felt like that was what really took everything down from there. You know, like people just didn't want to get past themselves and really just do something bigger and greater than themselves. You know, like I think they just was thinking like it's always about them. But it's not everybody, of course. Like I'm still good friends with Sean. I'm still good friends with Jade. I'm cool with Tamira. You know, the rest of them hoes can go to hell. You know, at the end of the day, because when it came down to those people, it just felt like I was going against the Blair Witch trials or something. Like it felt like some weird hoes decided to band together and go against me. And granted, everybody had their whatever reason for whatever they felt towards me. Totally fine.
Right.
Totally fine. But together and create the Mad Hoe Committee, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Y'all to hate on the bitch, but y'all couldn't band together for a TV show?
Right.
Ain't that something? Like, I thought that was so interesting. It's so interesting to me, you know? But that was the gist of it. So, yeah, the rest of them hoes, they can go to hell. And I felt like the situation amongst them was a contribution to why, you know, the show didn't really get to make it like how it should have. Like, it was, yeah, the footage got deleted, but a lot of these situations and things started to happen before the footage even got deleted.
Child, okay, because trying to get the reunion together, it was like, girl, are y'all even gonna come the way everybody was beefing with each other?
Yes, it was everywhere. And that was the thing, like, to go into the other parts, because Aaliyah was a huge catalyst to a lot of issues. Like, she had an issue with AJ at the time. She had an issue with Sean. She didn't have an issue with me when we were filming the show because I fixed things with her before we even got into the show. But then by the time we got to the end of the show, next thing you know, she started having an issue with me because she felt like I was intentionally painting her out to look like something that she wasn't, which wasn't true. I didn't make you have an issue with AJ. I didn't tell you to say all the shit you said to her about her, even before we started filming. Right. I didn't do that. I didn't make you fall out with Fro. I didn't make you fall out with Sean. You fell out with all these people. And not even that, she fell out with Jade too. Like, you fell out with all these people. Kyla as well. Like, how did I do that?
You know.
So
They
So
always
that's what
blame you, bitch.
yeah, I'm just to blame for everything. But people don't look at it like, okay, this show was your opportunity to kind of like reconnect. Because that was what I was trying to help her with. When we were filming in the show and everything, I was trying to help her reconnect into the group and all kind of stuff. That's why I ended up having that girls' night. That girls' night was the opportunity where all of us could get together and be like, hey, let's talk about whatever's going on. Let's try to clear the air. Let's fix some things. And at the end of the girls' night, obviously me and AJ got into it, but like we all ended in a pretty decent space. And so I'm just like, okay, great. So then by the time we get to the end of the show and then Aaliyah wanted to be on some weird shit, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. But I paid it because, again, Aaliyah has had a history of weird shit. She's always done weird shit. So I didn't take it too personally. It was just like, okay, she's having her thing. We're about to fall out, whatever.
Right.
But then when it came down to AJ, and then me and her had our issue was very peculiar. And like a lot of people just didn't really gauge the concept of what happened between us. But what actually happened was the fact that it was after we did our intro shoot or whatever, I expressed the intro for the show. I expressed to her that night how I felt, a certain type of way about things because she was one of the reasons why our intro was pushed back an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt a certain kind of way. So when we got into the house, and I remember I was a little inebriated because we all went back into the house and was drinking and shit. And I was pissed. And I called her and I'm sitting here telling her, like, girl, don't be doing shit like that. Like, it's a disrespectful thing to be sitting here. We pushing shit back for you. And the reason why we pushing the shit back was because our videographer had to go and pick you up. And you didn't even communicate that to nobody that that's what's going on. Or why didn't you even at least go ahead and, if you knew that you ain't had no ride, why didn't you go ahead and let that be known ahead of time so that man would have known to leave early enough so he can get to you and get to where we need to get him to.
Right.
Like, and that was just the lack of, respect on the situation. And I expressed my thoughts, but then I expressed her some, girlfriend shit too. It's like, girl, like, if you know that me and this man has some dealings or whatever's going on, y'all shouldn't even be doing too much. Like, and I feel like it was getting a tad bit inappropriate. And I was just like, yeah, I just didn't really like how that went. And so fast forward, I thought everything was fine after we had our conversation. We got off the phone, everything was good. Next thing I know, I'm getting a call from somebody telling me she going around telling people I'm jealous of her.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, jealousy? You? Like, what? I was just so confused. It was just like, how did we even get here? Like, the situation didn't make no sense to me. I'm thinking, like, as a girlfriend, we talking, we having our little conversation about how we feel, and we've talked about heavier shit. So I'm thinking, like, this ain't nothing,
Yeah.
And
you would have thought.
Okay, apparently it was something. So then that's when we fell out. Okay, cool. We're no longer cool. Whatever, bitch. And so then finally was obviously with Fro. Me and Fro, we were fine. And I was a very good friend to him. But then, as I said, Aaliyah was the catalyst to a lot of things because she then went to him and told him some things that I said to her that, mind you, I can attest that, yes, some of those things were true, but some of the things were not. So it's kind of like, girl, what? But then he goes and was just like, I'm saying all these different things about him to different people. And that wasn't the truth. It wasn't a fact. And so it was kind of one of those situations, same as everybody. If you're friends with somebody for a period of time and you get real cool with them and y'all start expressing some grievances about something mutually, then that's just what it was. But if the person chooses to then go to another person or another crew and then brings up something as if that other person was the only person talking, then yeah, it comes off as you being nasty. It comes off as you talking shit about the person. But in retrospect, it was a conversation. It was a mutual moment. And it was also a realization of a lot of things. And because I remain private, because yes, I did have a conversation with her, but I'm not bringing that up here, there were things that was expressed that was a private situation. And so it was just kind of like, what was the point outside of you trying to really create a wedge between me and Fro, which she did. And instead of Fro being my apparent best friend at the time, he decided to then believe her, go along with it, and then just block me off of everything. And so thus, because of that, it was then it was almost like a domino effect, because in that same token, AJ went on a spiel on her Instagram and started just dogging me out in her stories, saying a lot of little like subliminal transphobic things. And it was very shocking to me that she even got to that place because she never gave that. Like I'm not a person that likes to throw that anywhere and everywhere. And I didn't have
I
that
think I still
experience.
have those messages. I
Yes, so do
screenshotted
I.
those.
Yeah, I have the videos. Yeah, yeah, because I think you sent them to me.
Yes.
I can't remember. But because at the time I was blocked, so I didn't even get to see them for real. But obviously, like I said, it was sent to me, and I was just like, "Girl, this is kind of insane. This is a bit much." And that's like I said, it was a domino effect. It was like everything just kept on going from there. So then to fast forward, as many knew, there was the TTB live where we end up talking about the fact that he called my job and basically, try to get me fired. And there was the audio of all of that. And it was just it was a weird kind of situation. It was like we really got here. I did not expect like any of this to even got to this point.
Yeah. I know y'all had like y'all Dylans on the show, but where I mean the relationships and where they stand today, I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, that came. I'm like, well, damn, it's that deep. I didn't know it was that deep.
And see, that's where you have to start then questioning like, was the relationships ever genuine?
There from the beginning, right?
Yeah, because it's just
Mhm.
like I could argue with somebody, but I'm just not a person that'll go to the white meat with somebody who I say is my friend or I care
Right.
about. Like, that's just not my jam. And so it was just like, was the relationship even genuine at all? Like, I guess I've always kind of felt like that was just a weird token to it. And then even now, like to this day, like I'll talk my shit. Like when we be on the phone and shit, I'll talk my shit to the heaviest of powers. But to this day, I still try to remain like conscious about saying certain shit openly, like on public forums. Because I'm just not that type of bitch. I'm not. Like I won't dog you out. But what I will do is tell the honest to God truth and what actually happened and what it really was. And with this particular episode, it was kind of like just us kind of like bringing this conversation up to really put it to bed in the webosphere of it all, because there was always this conversation about, oh, she didn't finish the show or da 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 da. It was all these things, and it was so many elements that played a part into it. Like like I said, the deletion of the footage was one thing, but the overall like experience of the show behind the scenes was chaotic. Like it was truly like a nonsensical thing, and it became too much. So that's really the gist of it. Like
Right.
what it could have been was something great, but I think that there were people who, those three people, they just weren't team players. Those three people were very much meant to kind of like they wanted to run their own thing, do their own thing, and I think that that's okay. Hey, babe. And I think that that's okay. I just think it didn't work with what I was trying to do because I'm not that type of person. Like, yes, I want amazing things for myself, but I'll do things that I enjoy with people that I enjoy. Like, that's just kind of what I've always
Right.
done. And I would prefer that.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it was a nice chapter in time. Okay.
It was. It was indeed.
Yeah, definitely was a nice chapter in time.
It was.
But yeah, it was a lot of different factors of why Stylish isn't here now. Stuff behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, dynamics between the cast. It was just a lot happening. So much going on.
So much going on.
Yeah, and then like I said, it was so many different times because like I said, we did have a previous boot of it beforehand, and that didn't go through based on some other dealings with some other producers that just will remain nameless. And then we had I think we had, what was it, the competition house?
Yep.
At one point it was a lot of different phases and things of that nature that, yeah, great ideas, just sometimes God put the right people in your life for a reason. So just because it didn't happen now don't mean it won't happen later.
Yeah. Oh no, that's really what this really the result of it is. It's like that didn't happen for a reason. It didn't. Even though it was such a great concept, it could have done a great things. But it didn't happen for a reason because those wasn't the people that it was supposed to happen with. And that's just where I
That is
drew.
true.
Yeah. I drew that concept. Like that's just what it was. Like, and again, I'm still very close with Sean and Jade. And Tamira and I are pretty cordial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in spite of the other people that I no longer fuck with, like I still wish everybody well. I wish them no harm. Just over there.
Over there.
That's really that. Like, but the people show their hands, and you got to believe them, and that's just what it was. Like, so I think like now that you and I are working together, and then me,
Yes.
Jamar, and Dario, like I think I'm just I found some good company. Like I really feel like we got a nice vibe going with a lot of the stuff that could be coming. Like so I'm excited.
Yes. Let's get this new chapter going.
Yes. But yes, everyone, that was the conclusion of it all. But tomorrow, make sure y'all are here for In Center, 8 p.m. We got our interview with Tremelica Fontaine.
Yes, Tremelica Fontaine.
Yes. We got to chat it up, honey. We're going to get into the things. And all the things that y'all may have known or not known, we're going to fill in some blanks tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to definitely fill in.
Y'all tune in for Miss Fontaine.
Okay. Okay. But without further ado, we are outie. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Hold on. Is Stylish getting a reboot? No.
No.
No, I would say I have something else in mind that I plan on working on. So I'm going to give y'all that soon. So, yes, we'll have something else coming potentially. Hey, babe. Watch the replay, Brandon. All right. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Waist up, what's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty. Say waist up, what's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my